Hello, sellers. Come on in, come on in. I'm Kathy Terrell, and I love to be selling. I am so excited to share this with you because what I want to make sure is that you do not overlook this huge shopping trend that happens on eBay right after the Christmas and Hanukkah holiday. And that's why I've got my Santa hat on to remind you. So yes, many of us were super busy this month and the past month with wonderful holiday shoppers. So yay, if you were among them. But we have now entered another holiday shopping season, and I want to make sure that you're aware of it. It is such a busy time of year. You know, we're spending time with friends and with family, and we're traveling, and we've been shipping and dealing with all kinds of wonderful things that happen for sellers during the holiday season. But right after Christmas and right after Hanukkah is also a very busy holiday selling season, and I will tell you all about it. It is the self-gifting season, and I don't know if you've heard of that. Have you? You'll let me know. Self-gifting, 'tis the season. How are you, Vicky, for self-gifting? Have you heard that term? You have to let me know. And what it means is Hanukkah's over, Christmas is over, Kwanzaa's over. We've received wonderful gifts from friends and family, and everybody's enjoying them. And there might be a few things that you wanted that you didn't get. And the other thing that happens from the holiday season is that some people receive gifts of cash, yay, and gift cards. So 'tis the season to spend the cash and spend the gift cards. And they're coming on to eBay with their cash and with their gift cards to shop for themselves. And that's why it's called self-gifting. So you think about it. Okay, I have cash, I have credit cards. What am I buying? And that's what I want you to focus on. Just like the past few months, we've been focusing on what sells for Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, what sells for the holiday gift giving season. Now's the time to put your hat on. Hey, Vicky, oh, you're tired. You just started after Christmas sale and you need to start tomorrow listing more. Yes, get busy listing again because people are on eBay right now with the cash and with the gift cards, and they are shopping. So that's why put on your eBay seller hat. I have my Santa hat on, and think, if I'm shopping for myself, what am I buying? And this is what I want to encourage you to think about. So these are the things to be listing, and also the things to go through your inventory and see, like, maybe these listings could use a little tweak. You know, let's brush up the title a little bit, maybe rearrange the pictures, take a look at the item specifics. Is there one that eBay's added since I put the listing up? I was actually looking at some listings I was cleaning up, and there was things that eBay had removed. And it has a little X next to it, by the way, in case you see that when you're revising listings. There's a little tiny X next to that item specific, which means it's no longer in the list. It's no longer in the listing format. And I removed it because that way eBay sees that I have updated my listing, and that can help your listing. So look for that too when you're updating, when you're refreshing. Dale is selling Valentine's Day. Very good point. They're in their self-gifting and they're buying themselves Valentine's Day treats already and New Year's treats. And that's what I wanted to bring up. So again, I have cash, and hang on a second, because I do have my wallet here. And I always love props. So they have their cash. We have our cash. And they have their gift cards, and they're shopping for themselves. And realize everybody's different. So something that you might buy, like you might buy a wonderful lotion or a wonderful piece of jewelry if you're self-gifting, but everybody is different. And that's why I put on your eBay seller hat. For instance, my husband, he loves clothes. If my husband has cash and gift cards and he is on the internet, he is buying clothes. He loves clothes. He loves polo shirts, workout shirts, sweatpants, socks, sneakers. My husband loves clothes, and that's what he'll be shopping for. For me, I actually love journals. So a lot of times I'll be buying more journals. I'll be buying pretty pens. I do love tops, but I really love journals. I just think about journals and pens. Again, I love tops, I love perfume, I love creams, but you think about what are things that people would be buying. Like Dale said, they might be looking ahead to Valentine's Day already. They also might be looking ahead to January, and you think of all those New Year's resolutions. So it could be fitness products, okay? And leggings were super hot a couple of years ago when everybody was home. And then they quieted down a bit when all of a sudden everybody was out and about because it's like, yay, now we're putting on regular pants and regular skirts. So the leggings calmed down a bit. But keep an eye on the leggings might pick up and other athletic gear in January because everybody's working out, and also workout gear if you've got it. So stuff like the bands, the hand weights, there's all kinds of there's rings, there's always the ab stuff. So keep an eye out for all of that because that's already selling now. And the other thing too is think about being organized because people are putting away their holiday decor, their tree ornaments, their home decor is things that will organize all of that, store all of that. And the other thing as far as self-gifting, and for some people you go, Kathy, organization, is that self-gifting? Yes. For people that love to be organized, they love boxes and storage and file folders and accordions and pretty ones. I know for myself, if I'm buying like an accordion for my home office to be organized, or if I'm buying, something to store things in, why not have it be pretty, right? So keep an eye out for things like that. Like you might think, oh, well, this is just an accordion, or this is just a journal, or this is just a shelf organizer. Yes, but is there a theme to it? Is there a color? Is there a pattern? So it would stand out to the buyers, okay? And same thing too, I mean, back to the fitness and the leggings, when the leggings have those fun patterns, there's ones that are more popular than others, so keep an eye out on that. And again, because Dale mentioned Valentine's Day, leggings with hearts, because we're coming into Valentine's Day, then we go into St. Patrick's Day, so then it might be shamrocks and things like that. So always keep an eye out for something that you might think of like as a normal thing, could be like a pillow or a blanket, as far as home decor, candle holders, but it has such an interesting motif, right? It might feature owls. It might feature giraffes. It might feature something that people really love, cats, dogs. There's so many wonderful pet people. And that's another thing for self-gifting. So they're buying for themselves, but part of self-gifting and buying for yourself also is buying for the wonderful pets that people have that they love. So buying that cute little dog coat, buying the dog dish, buying the dog bed. So it's self-gifting that's not self-gifting, but it gives you such pleasure to buy that cat toy. I'm thinking of like the cat perches. There's also the blankets that you put inside the cat beds that keep them warm and the dogs warm. So all of those products, keep an eye out for. If you have them and they're not listed, now is the perfect time to get them listing. And be thinking about things that people buy when they're treating themselves. I know for my husband, power tools, loves power tools. And I know men and women, so don't forget ladies like power tools too, because they've got that home improvement project coming, or they love to do woodworking, or they love to do some kind of home remodeling, refurnishing, and that tool is the perfect thing. And while we're on that, I'm also thinking my craft people. Wintertime is a huge time for crafts. Again, and a lot of the United States is having very challenging weather right now. And it's because you might be home more. So they're doing their needlepoint, they're doing their knitting, they're doing their home craft that they love to do, they're doing their scrapbooking. So again, do you have those items and they're not listed? Or perhaps they're listed and they could use a little bit of a refresh or running a sale, like Vicky was saying, running a sale. And the other thing, particularly things like crafts, okay, but it can also work really well for pet items. It can also work for beauty products. Is don't forget about bundling. So it could be the hand cream with the body cream, okay, for the pets. It could be 2 doggy coats, right? Because of course, I see this in New York City. Of course, every wonderfully fashioned dog will want a choice of dog coat and not wear the same dog coat every day when they're going out for their walks. So keep all of that in mind, things that might bundle well because the shipping weight won't go up too much. So you can put a really nice bundle together, and think about things that go together well, that are complementary. Organization things are great. A fitness thing would be great because you could put a nice fitness set together. And remember, 'tis the season for self-gifting. So not only what would you buy for yourself, but think about people that you know and love, partners, spouses, nieces, nephews, cousins. What do they love? What are things that they really enjoy? My daughter-in-law loves wonderful handbags and wallets. She loves all of that. My son loves sneakers. He's a sneaker guy, so he's on getting sneakers. But again, different people like to buy different. I'm a sock person, by the way. I love all kinds of really cool socks. So I'm always looking for really cool socks to wear. But think of things that people like to buy because that's what they're buying now with self gifting. Again, because they've got their cash and they've got their gift cards and they are on eBay shopping. And to help you get those creative juices going, because again, you know what you like. You know what your immediate family likes. You know what your friends like. And it's easy to overlook categories of things that you might have unlisted or that you can source where you've seen that at a local store, at a local thrift store, and you might have walked by it because you're like, it just didn't catch your eye. It's not something that you would think that would have good resale value. Aha, but it does. So hop over to my website and you get to hear the honking from New York City. Hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and you're going to grab my fall and winter essential products guide. It's completely free. And again, you just hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and grab this. It's pages and pages of product ideas that sell right now. Things that people love to buy for themselves that they'll be searching for on eBay. And there's a chance that you've got it listed. And again, sometimes it's just a tweak. Sometimes it's just adding that one or two item specifics that you might have overlooked, or adding that really great keyword to your title, or getting it listed. It's sitting in the pile like Christmas ornaments, by the way, just to put it in there. Because when people were putting their tree up, or when they had family over, or their wonderful pets, and perhaps a favorite ornament got broken, or a favorite holiday decor item got broken. Let me tell you, then one of the first places they will go is eBay, because that Hallmark ornament from 8 years ago, and it's on eBay. This actually happened for us, a favorite picture frame that we had, an I Love Grandpa picture frame that fell over and got broken. Sure enough, I went right on eBay and I found it. So lots of ideas for you as far as things to list, things to source in my free fall and winter essential products guide. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Oh, you're welcome. And I'm so glad you joined me live. Hi, Paula. Great to see you. Thank you. Yes, grab the guide, grab the guide. Great to see everybody. Dale, Vicky, thank you so much for joining me live. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye, everybody.